While most industries have managed to slowly start getting the wheels turning again, there's one industry that has yet to recover, and we're talking about the cruise industry, which is why the industry launched a campaign recently called Ready, Set, Sail as a plea to the CDC to let them leave the dock. Our Alanis Quinones has the story.
As much as all of us have been affected by the COVID pandemic, both personally, professionally, and as an industry, there is no segment of our industry that has been dealt a more severe blow than the cruise industry.
This is the claim of the tourism and cruise lines industry after more than a year of losses. The cruise industry voluntarily suspended operations in March 2020. Then the CDC issued suspension orders and later on conditional sale orders that they claim weren't clear to begin with. Cruise lines now launch a campaign called Ready, Set, Sail, which is a call to action for the CDC asking them to allow the 90-day process it takes to resume operations by summer.
Our rationale for this was simple. Over the past 8 months, a highly controlled resumption of cruising has continued in Europe, Asia, and the South Pacific, with nearly 400,000 passengers sailing to date in more than 10 major cruise markets. These voyages were successfully completed with industry-leading protocols that have effectively mitigated the spread of COVID-19. Additional sailings are planned in the Med and the Caribbean later this summer. In fact, cruising from Greece just began this week. The very small fraction of reported COVID cases that have occurred on these ships since last July prove that the protocols that we have in place work as intended.
The industry claims the outdated conditional sale order, as they described it, which was issued more than 7 months ago, does not reflect the proven advancements of the industry nor the benefit vaccines add to the equation.
For too long, as many of you know, the cruise industry in the United States has been the only industry that has been expressly prohibited from operating, even as other industries have either been able to open up or even those that have been able to continue operating throughout the pandemic. Needless to say, this has had a significant impact on jobs, as the cruise industry generates almost 500,000, in fact, 450,000 US jobs that generates $56 billion in economic impact for the United States annually.
Most of which CLIA highlights extend beyond the cruise lines and include, in a ripple effect, independent business owners employed by small and medium businesses that include, for example, travel agents, taxi drivers, baggage handlers, as well as airlines, hotels, and restaurant workers.
Due to this suspension, more than 350,000 of those jobs have been lost in the United States. These jobs have been lost because nearly 14 million cruisers who would normally sail from U.S. ports have been prevented from sailing due to either the no sail order or now the conditional sail order.
The protocols they've established in the plan include a commitment to vaccinate at least 90% of the passengers and crew, requirement of 100% testing, and increased ventilation. Reporting from Puerto Rico, Alanis Quiñones.